Welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. Down here on Thursday lunchtime this week. It's quite a nice day today, so I thought I'd come down and do a couple of little things. It's been cooler this week, so I haven't really been down to water at all, although it does look like it needs it now really. I think we're due quite a lot of rain next week, so hopefully that will see us through without doing too much more watering for a little bit. But everything's looking okay. A few things are growing away nicely. The one job I was going to do today is I brought some secateurs down. I'm just going to cut off the sweet corn plants that have been eaten. I'm going to leave the root balls in just so they sort of decompose in the ground. They're fine in there for the winter. I'm not sure if I'll put anything in here over the winter, and if I'll put any sort of green manure or anything. I'll have a think about that. But yeah, so I'm just going to cut off the stems, and I'm going to put them on the main sort of fire on the allotment site because they're quite woody. They don't really compost down too well, I've found. So yeah, I'll get them out of the way. Unfortunately, I don't think we get any sweet corn, which is a real shame because there was lots of nice cobs. I can see lots on there, but it's all been eaten. So yeah, maybe we'll try something else next year. Not sure, a bit of research maybe. There's a couple of pumpkin vines still in here, so I'll leave them going. A couple of little pumpkins on there. So yeah, that's my first job. I'm going to get that done and then do a bit of watering and see if anything else needs tidying up. Cleared all the sweet corn plants, just left a couple that were there that have got little tiny cobs on. You never know, might get something, but yeah, cleared pretty much everything. Leaves it looking quite a big space really once you've got those big plants out. So I'll have to have a think what I'm going to do about it for next season and over winter. It's got all the wood around the front of it is rotten and needs to come off, but I left it on this year just because I run out of time and resources to do anything with it. I just piled up some manure and some compost. Manure looks like it's rotted down really nicely. I had from last sort of autumn, end of last autumn, I put that on. It's had almost a year now on there. So yeah, hopefully that's some okay soil now. We'll keep adding to it. Don't know if I'll make it into smaller beds or leave it as one big space. Either way, I'll need to perhaps do something with the wood around the front, or something along those lines over winter. So that's that all done. Rest of the site is looking okay, looking a bit dry. It needs a good water. These pattypan plants are looking good. We took home 4 last week. And we had them for dinner. We stuffed them with rice, some of the garlic we'd harvested from the little plot, some other bits and pieces. So they were good. I enjoyed them. Not sure if we'll grow them next year. Probably going to save some seed anyway, just in case. I think we'll prefer the yellow ones to the green ones. So yeah, we'll see what we think for next year. There's still a few growing on here, a few smaller ones, so hopefully they'll get a bit bigger. Be great to harvest some of them. We've been harvesting more courgettes now. Now it's cooled off a little bit. The courgette plants seem to have picked up a little bit. So hopefully we'll get quite a few more of those. We've been freezing them, the ones blanching and freezing some of them. See us through. Pumpkins looking okay. There's quite a few pumpkins in here. I think we counted 7 or 8 in here last week. Some nice ones, bigger ones over here. So they're looking pretty good. They're mostly on the paving slab, so they're keeping nice and dry. A nice one dangling over there. Lots more flowers on there, but I guess it's starting to get a bit late now for any more to grow. We might get a few smaller ones. There's quite a few of these little little ones growing away. So yeah, we'll see if anything comes of those. Now we're into September. I was starting to think about getting up some of the potatoes. I want to get the green manure into some of these beds that had the main crop potatoes in. So probably dig up a couple more beds, I would think, and then get some of that green manure in. Be nice to do that over winter. Chard is looking really good. It's put on a lot more growth this year because we planted it a bit earlier. So hopefully we'll get a few harvests out of that in the next few weeks. There's more there we could harvest now, really. So that's looking good, and the leeks are doing really well. Really pleased with them this year. Really worked out well, thinning them out earlier on. Yeah, we've got some really good usable leeks in there. We've already harvested 4 or 5, I think, but there's quite a few more we could already get going in there. And then over towards the front, our peas continuing to grow away, quite slow, but we'll see if anything comes of those. Nothing else, we can just pull off the tops for a bit of salad. And over here, these leeks are sort of catching up. They're doing okay. We've got our beans, and these are doing pretty well. They've pushed up quite a lot in the last week, so I'm quite happy with them. I can't see any beans on them yet, but these were dwarf beans, so they don't get that high. They're sort of bush beans, so they shouldn't get too high actually, but hopefully we'll get some beans before they die off. Just done a bit more weeding over the back. Some of the blackberry bushes sort of poking through the under the water butts, so pulling those out, just make sure to keep on top of them. But yeah, other than that, the plot's looking nice and tidy. Lots of things still growing away, so hopefully lots more harvest to come. Just going to give the plot a good water. Brought down more of my barrels, so yeah, hopefully we can do all these pumpkins and squash and the leeks and keep them growing. Hope you enjoyed having a little look what's going on the plot this week, and hope you're getting lots of harvests if you're growing. I look forward to talking to you another week.